Indianapolis Commanders defense is they're not doing a great job getting pressure on their own. So they're having to blitz. And they were giving up 22 big plays already. So they came into this game and they were going to try to make some adjustments to not give up as many big plays. But consistently what they found that is if they don't blitz, they don't get pressure. If they don't get pressure, they get picked apart in zone defenses. So they have their corners on the outside, but tremendous pressure on Marshawn Lattimore and Trey Amos and Mikey Sainristil, all those guys. That's tough.
We'll detail it later. They've been decimated at the wide receiver and the defensive front in terms of injuries. First and goal, Seattle from the 3. Walker bouncing to the outside. Jeremy Reeves will not let him get there. The veteran safety stepped in after Will Harris went out with a broken leg. Good stop there.
Mike, one of the other things that we've talked about is the fact that Cooper Kupp is not in the lineup. And Cooper Kupp is like having another guard out there. He is the guy that digs out those safeties in some of those goal line and short yardage runs. So not only missed in the passing game, but in that run blocking game as well.
Drive that has taken half the quarter. And Darnold roll, throw it, end zone, touchdown, Torrey Horton. Flag on the play, in the end zone. Let's see which way. It'll be on Washington and a Seahawk touchdown.
This nigga just did like a super spin.
And
back to
the
Mary.
Seahawks pay off a long drive with a TD for the rookie.
Torrey Horton, what a drive for him. Come right out, Cooper Kupp, but this is a very Cooper Kupp-like route on the outside. You saw Torrey Horton go in and work hard against that outside leverage and just force his way inside and then break all the way across the other way outside. But clutch performance when you have receivers out.
No.
You have a Torrey Horton step up like that as a rookie. Pretty strong.
Point is added by Myers.
I was already in the
had been
paint.
shut out. No receptions in his last 2 games, but he gets in the end zone for the 4th time in his rookie season. Halfway through it, too. 12 plays, 90 yards.
You think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel.
It is just about time for some American football as the NFL is here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go, here in Sao Paulo. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
It's kind of catchy.
What is it that makes an SUV extraordinary?
Wide the fuck open.
Everyone punches.
It's the
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Angle play action, it's Mahomes. Get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. Just goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. And then across the 50 and starts pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Brings it in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Running with Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
This one reaches the 23. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Sick.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming to. I mean the pressure of being in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. During a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He puts him chip. This is caught inside the 15.
Good throw.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Not for another interception, boys.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. action. Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but it's a little love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward up a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a 21-yard gain, and it'll be first down, Kansas City. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on the first down carry.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he's able to get out of the defense. I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. A counter give here to Pacheco. He cuts it right. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with the twist, head the other way for a big run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. All here with Marion Hampton. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. And he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Our coaches just love the right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. I like the effort on the other side, tracking down and stopping the potential pick 6. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Moving 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. To the air, Mahomes.
Touchdown! Let's go, KC!
thing you do as a quarterback. The first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
Let's go.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All right, we've reached the 2-minute warning in Sao Paulo. The Chargers could break this tie for a halftime lead. Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Shotgun give to Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. He's got it. He's still going to the 30. To the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught him. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Chiefs signaled for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Catch is made in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Tinker on now for the PAT. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Headed out right. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. He has room past the 25. Racing down the left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie it just before halftime.
Let's go.
Kelsey the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. He's brought down just inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they've got 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. On return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. This tackle at the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. He's going to get this to the opposing.
Good throw.
Give him 30 yards on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 22 on that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the gun, here's Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. It's an empty touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Kids at the 25-yard line. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. Jukes away from one. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Throwing again, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22, and it brings up an LA 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Johnson on the sideline. And they're going to be set with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
from the 31.
McLovey.
Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants.
Those
Gives you a
Chiefs
little bit of
suck.
energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second
It's
down.
double, baby.
Last run got him
We need
7.
this win.
Here comes 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
First down, Kansas City.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's completed right side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes.
Oh,
They get him yet again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk. You don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game.
13-2.
It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, or simply threw it away.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the 2nd. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series,
Exactly what I needed.
but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Daniel.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Field goal kicker. Shit.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. Picked up by the Chargers. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10, Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Hey, ram.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden the second on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. They did it! He made the interception! Along the right sideline, there's space! Into the red zone! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead! But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback! Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field. Whether it's on the kickoff, you're going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Herbert back to it after the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And they're not going to have to win a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Setting up to pass. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll go left side with Hampton. A lot of space ahead. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. All set now. 1st and 10. Back to Hampton. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, it's Hampton. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it down.
Damn, what a game.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And this isn't just anyone in O-Star for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later.
Nice anymore. You get cut a few times, and all of a sudden you want things done your exact way. And he's taken over that leadership position with his physical skills.